you've had quite the journey to this point. What did that moment mean to you on Saturday night to have that in that environment?
It was just a stepping stone to my life. I feel like just getting the exposure. You feel me? It's just the first step. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and glorify it. I mean, it was a great play. It was a big shout out to Zach and Tyreek. They got the ball out. They made the play. I just finished it. So, you know.
Can you take us through just what you saw on that play, how it unfolded?
So I was doing the Noah, and
The what?
Noah. That's when I crossed the center face.
Okay.
And I didn't complete it, so like I went back and then spent out, and I just remember seeing the ball like coming out his hand slowly. I'm like, yeah, it's about that time. So the rest is history.
When was the last time you scored a
At any
touchdown?
point in your career?
You said what?
Have you scored a touchdown at any point in your career?
In high school, yeah.
Okay.
How was that? What kind of play was that?
My play in high school?
Yeah.
It was, I mean, I feel like it was the same moment like this. I feel like moments like these, you just gotta stay humble. You can't let this stuff get to your head too much. You feel me? Because it's not just a me thing. So it's my team. So they help. They got the coverage. The D ends. We was talking about them getting to the sack. So yeah, I'm just thankful for them.
How tired were you?
Oh no, man. Tired is understatement when I was running because we was in the middle of a drive too. So. And it was in a big part of the game. They was doing hurry up. They was trying to get us off his guard, and the best way to stop a hurry up is going up. Getting off the ball. So.
You're listed at 305.
Yeah, I'm like 309 right now. 308. 309.
Were you surprised no one caught you? Like you kept looking back, like you were
I
waiting.
mean, I couldn't hear it. I mean, the only thing I heard was the crowd. So like, I had to make sure nobody was catching me because I was like, I gotta score. Like I got to score. So I looked back like 6 times. I counted.
That's how you know the running backs just watch the scoreboard.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's how you know I don't get the ball like that.
Did you say anything to Jackson or Trey about them getting run down in that game?
I said something to Jerron on the sideline. I was like, that couldn't have been me. But I was just playing around.
You were timed in like a 5-1 for a 40. That's pretty good.
It's kind of funny because I definitely wasn't running my fastest though. That was like me when I was tired, so I couldn't run fast.
Jerron, how much of that was excitement too, though? I mean, adrenaline, whatever you want to call it.
I feel like as soon as I got
hands, you're running down the field.
Yeah, this was a big game, big moment. Adrenaline was out the roof. I think that's why I got so tired because I was already tired on the field. But when I got the ball, I was like adrenaline pumping, and I was like, I got to score. And then when I score, I'm like, I'm taking my time.
Coach Day kind of praised you the other day. Well, not kind of, he did praise you the other day for being one of those guys who stuck with it through thick and thin and stuff. And how much of a journey has it been? I mean, how tough of a journey has it been to get a moment, or 3?
I mean, like my road to where I am right now, which is a long, stressful, I'm just grateful, man. Honestly, just grateful. A lot of things changed my life, especially my son. Me having to grow up and just being able to just be a man. I mean, you just gotta be a man sometimes. And just know, like, sometimes, you feel me, it ain't gonna go your way, but if you keep going at it over and over and over again, you're gonna get it.
Your son, how old is he?
He's 1.
He's 1.
Yeah.
Is he Jerron Jr. or
Yeah.
what? Yeah. What will you be telling him about this experience?
It's kind of
You
fun.
just kind of summed it up a second ago, but go ahead.
It was kind of funny because on the sidelines, he was there during the game, but he was asleep. He was asleep during that whole moment, which I don't know how. It was so loud in there, which just goes to tell, like, when I was younger too, I used to sleep through anything. So I knew I wasn't surprised to me. But I mean, when he get older, I would just tell him, like, just keep going that stuff, you feel me? Just keep pushing yourself, and you're gonna get what you want if you want it bad enough.
How has being a father, changed you in terms of, how you approach football, how you approach life?
You just look at life differently. Just like, you feel me? You got another human dependent on you. Like, he don't know nothing. Like, babies have pure happiness. Like, it's pure. Like, they have nothing. Like, besides when they're sick, you feel me? But like, you can actually just see, like, just a joy. They enjoy just being around you, and that just makes me happy. So I mean, I love him. So
Did that help you through stresses, through the things you're talking about? Because on one hand, it would seem like it's this giant responsibility that would be added on top of school, football, and everything else. But are you saying that it kind of helped the other way?
yeah, I don't think of it as a burden at all. Like, nowhere close. I'm really blessed that he's a healthy baby. He's getting to experience things at such a young age, and just being able to live life. And like, it's kind of funny because my parents was like, they lived through me, and like I can actually see like eventually I'm gonna start living through my him. So.
Jerron,
You know, given how your career had been going, and having a son and having all those other stressors, you know, in your life, did it ever get to a point where you were maybe close to hanging up the cleats?
Nah, I knew, my coaches knew, like exactly what I had in me. I just feel like I can say thank you to my son for waking me up, but I can also say thank you to the D-line because like Jerron, Tyreek, Zach, Javante, Antoine, all them cats, even Devon, when we go back in the day, they just, I mean, we all seen the talent. It was just something I just had to go beyond it. I just had to push beyond just talent because football is just not talent. It's also like hard work. So.
What is the feeling of scoring a touchdown in the shoe in a big game? Explain it to people who will never have that experience. And you've only had it once.
It's just so exciting. You feel me? But like I said before, like it's nothing like.
Thank you, Cade.
It's nothing just to dwell on. It's something to recognize that you did and move on. We got life. We got more plays to do. We got more teams to play, more opportunities to be better. So that's what I think about.
One other quickie. What did you notice about Tyreek Smith the last 2 weeks, but especially last week? He seems to be playing with a verve about him after having to wait, et cetera. What does he bring to the table that maybe helps you guys down this stretch, Jerron?
He's one heck of a player. His speed is just unmatched. You feel me? So like him coming off the edge, he just so shifty sometimes. It's really just great to have everybody back, honestly. Because I mean, from the beginning of the season, we've been dealing with injuries and all this extra stuff. But like the fact that we all gelling together, you can actually see it on the field. So.
Jerron, you said that you felt like you had the talent all along. You just needed to push through.
Yeah.
You said something along those lines. When did you feel that happen? When did you feel yourself push through to something better?
I said this last year. It was when Tommy went. It was during the time of when my son was born in that COVID year, and I could feel like myself getting better and better. But I feel like where that thing all like switched all the way was when Tommy was out for COVID, and he called me and he was crying, and I felt the love, I felt like his pain, like I felt his pain. So like I just knew like, okay, like come on, it's time to go. And like you really underestimate like playing for your brothers until you actually do it. So it was a great moment.
Jerron, how many text messages did you have on your phone when you checked it after a game on Saturday?
Too many. Way too many. I didn't even know all these people had my number until I got to my phone. I got like 700 and like some texts still on red right now. So I'm sorry, but you feel me? I gotta move on.
A couple more questions for Jerron.
These last couple weeks, I mean, you've been starting again. Do you feel like you've established yourself now as a guy that this team is counting on, and you're fulfilling that responsibility?
I feel like I'm a guy that people look to for leadership, honestly, because I see the best in a lot of players, and I just want them to see the best in themselves sometimes. And sometimes that doesn't get looked at, but just being there for a player, because the college experience gets hard. You're gonna hit the bump, you're gonna hit the road, the wall, and it's gonna be hard. So just having somebody there for you, you feel me? I feel like that was the biggest thing for like a lot of players, and just being there for them, and you can feel the love back, and that's exactly what was shown on the sidelines on Saturday. So.
what are the biggest things that you tell a young guy, a guy like a Tyleek Williams or a Mike Hall, who's looking up to you about, how to get through those tough moments when they come?
Cherish your moments. Cherish your moments. Cherish the times that you're good, and when you're bad, work on the things that may set you behind. Work on those things that you feel like that just needs to be worked on, because you got to be the best you for you, and then obviously you're gonna want to build a family, so then you just got to be the strongest man for your family. So